I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis, you know, and most of the time, a lot of the people I talk to are the woe is me people. You know, oh man, you know, I've tried these things before. I just hope I make some money. I'm so broke, man. None of these things work, blah, 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 right? I hear it all the time. But here's the difference between people that make money and the difference of people that don't make money. It's kind of like you have to formulate a plan. And when I talk to most of these people that are broke and busted and really discouraged, they have no plan. They just want to hope and wish that money comes. And that ain't going to work like that. For example, you're going to have a want where you want something bad enough, right? Where you really want to get something bad enough. Like what you should really be doing is thinking about something. So for example, you know, I just bought a pair of Gucci sunglasses. Let's say they're $450, right? If I want to make $450, okay, if I really wanted that, okay, what I could do is look at, okay, I need to go get how many signups at $25? Well, if I go get 10 signups at $25, it's $250. Well, $250 will buy you a pair of Prada sunglasses just like that. A pair of Ray-Bans, real easy, right? It's summer right now. So I would say, I'm going to hurry up and go get 10 signups. And I would eat, sleep, dream, got to get 10 signups. Well, how are you going to get 10 signups in TCP, for example? Well, and you can do any MLM. I'm just going to use TCP because I know the numbers. Well, let's say you just get you got 5 trials a day, which is easy because it's free. And 30 days in a month, that's 150 trials. You will get probably 10 upgrades out of 150. Shoot, our numbers are way higher than that. Way higher than that. You'll probably get 40, maybe even 50 upgrades out of 150, right? So let's look at worst case scenario. Let's say you got your 10. What did you do? You gave it away for free, no credit card required, no one had to buy nothing to get started, and you got these trials to come in, you got 10 of them to upgrade, you made $250. Well, now it's not only $250, but now it's actually $250 a month. So if you want, now you can buy a pair of Pradas every single month, right? Now, let's say you want to get a Range Rover, and let's say a lease on that is $600, right? Well, if the lease on that is $600, what would you need to get? You would need to get around what, 20 people's $500, so around what, 30 people, and then you'd have your Range Rover payment. Because it's not $600 one time, you'd be making that on a monthly basis. And then what you do is you just keep putting people in. Sure, a couple people will fall off and quit on themselves and be boo-hoo and want to stay broke. That's fine, because you'll always be putting people in. And if you keep doing that, you can add this up. So if you really want something bad enough, you know, you should want it so bad you can taste it. Because we give you the opportunity to go make the money. The money's here. Hundreds and hundreds of people take trials every single day, with or without you. So if you're not one of the people that are bringing in all these trials, and what's sad about this is a lot of these people that are taking trials are on your Facebook as friends, and they're actually signing up underneath somebody else. How does that happen, and why does that happen? Well, because someone's hungrier than you. Someone has that goal in mind, and somebody has the hustle on their mind, and someone says, I'm going to go get this no matter what. So what's really funny is I've done videos where I've talked about this before. Me and my partner, we used to call it turning the faucet on. You know when you turn the faucet on and it kind of drips a little bit, but then you could turn it on full blast where the water's coming out and it's like splashing out of the sink at you? That's what we call turning the faucet on. And what turning the faucet on means is when you really want to crank, right? Okay, if you could go make $250 and create 10 people sign up to Conversion Pros to do that, why can't you go get 20 and make 500? Why can't you go get 40? Because it's the same activity that it takes to get one person signed up as it does to do this, right? I'm helping a guy right now, and we have a plan in place. Within a month or two, we're going to make sure he makes at least $2,500 a month, right? That's pretty good money, $2,500. We'll probably do that within the first 30 days, and we're going to try to double that at least in the next 30 days, and bring him up at least to $5,000 a month in income, right? How many of you would love that? Okay, how many of you are working a job 40 hours a week to do that? Well, what does it take? It just takes please make TCP simple. TCP, all you have to do is give away free trials. That's it. Then send them what I show you how to send them. And follow up. That's it. Some will join, some won't join, but you will get the upgrades. And those upgrades will start getting you paid every single Friday. Some of you, your patience level is like this big, and that's why you stay stupid broke. You get in something for 2 weeks, and if you don't think it's going to make you $1,000, $5,000 instantly, you're like, oh, I got to go find something else. No, you got to give things time. Time by consistency is the key. keep putting, if you keep putting in tons of trial, our top earners, I'll tell you, our top earners that are making insane amount of money in the conversion pros, what do? They get tons of free trials every week. They don't get a bunch of trials this week and then next week don't get any trials. And the week after they don't get any. I've had people for the last 2 years, okay, we've been around almost 3 years now. All they do is bring people in week after week after week. And guess what? That starts to accumulate month after month after month after month. And their check keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And all of a sudden, I have that some people say, listen, I've tried MLM. I've done a lot of things for 4, 5, 6 years. I've never made any money. And now I'm making thousands in a week. I can't believe this. What's the difference? It wasn't that they got any better. It was that they got consistent. They put their focus on and said, okay, how many trials am I going to do today? When I talk to someone broke and they want to make money with TCP, the first thing I ask them is, how many trials are you going to get today? Well, I don't know, however many come in. Well, that's a stupid answer. You should have a goal and say, I'm getting 5 trials today, or I'm getting 10 trials today, or I'm getting 20 trials today. I'm going to end. Now, if you fall short, that's all right. But if you're trying to get 10 and you got 5, did you really fall short? No, because if you got 5 every day, you got 150 trials in a month. What if you had 40 of those upgrade? Okay, look at the math on that. Okay, you'd be making, that's $1,250 right there on a monthly basis. What? Because you tried to get 10 in and you got 5? What if you tried to get 20 and you got 11 or 12 a day? Okay, because I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in 49 countries and hundreds of people join us every day. Hundreds of people join us every day with or without you. Someone is bringing them in. Okay, we have people that are doing their own webinars and bringing in 20, 30, 40 people at a time just by doing their own webinars and inviting people and they're showing people the conversion pros and how it works. So their own webinars. I have tcpwebinar.com set up where we do a webinar every 2 hours for you. You can send people to that and let me do the telling, selling, explaining. But the bottom line is, it's not hard. You got to want something. If you don't have a want right now, you need to get a want. If you have a want and that want is so strong, you are going to work on getting it. Go test drive that dream car and find out the payment $600, $700 a month. Find out that you need, okay, and then just do the math on it. Wow, it's $600 a month. I need to get 42 people. So what if it took you 2 months? So you got 20 people sign up this month, 20 people sign up next month, and all of a sudden now you're earning that. Do you really care? You could go to the car lot and get your dream car because that's not a one-time commission. It comes month after month after month. So when you start to do that, maybe you want to start small. Again, like a pair of Prada sunglasses, $250. That's 10 people. Get 10 upgrades in the Conversion Pros. Go down to Sunglass Hut, buy those, and say, man, I made this money, right? But know that as long as those people stay active, next month you're going to get $250. Again, see, here's the secret. Why wouldn't you want to keep that going? I like to say, how many times do you want to play that game? If you can make $250, even if you do that 4 weeks in a row, you're already up to $1,000 a month in commissions. This business is so easy. How easy is it? Hey, let me ask you this question. If someone's in a downline, hey, if I could show you how to double or quadruple your downline in your business right now, show you how to sell more product and how to get more signups. I don't want any money up front. I don't want your credit card. We can't charge you if you wanted to. Can I prove to you that works? I mean, you do want more sales and you do want more signups, right? They're going to say, yeah, send it over. How do I join? How hard is that pitch, right? Or if someone's looking for opportunity, hey, how would you like to make 5 figures a month? And we want to prove it to you first. And we have people that are making thousands of dollars a week just by giving away a free system that doesn't cost any money up front, no credit card required. Would you be interested in that? Because you can sign up free today. Well, they're going to say, no, I don't want to make thousands a week. I don't want to make $10,000 a month. You kidding me? No, of course they do. Because a lot of these people are used to getting hit, and the first question they ask is, what is it going to cost me, right? What's it going to cost me? $500, $1,000, $250. How's free? Can you afford free? I've never had anybody say no, they can't afford free. Never. So the people that we're paying, it's not that hard. Go give away a ton of free trials. Send them the stuff that we show you to send them, the webinars, the testimonials, all the videos we got. We show you how to do that. Get them to upgrade. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. That's it. Rinse and repeat. And if you actually started doing this and started to see that money come week after week after week after week. See, your first month, it's kind of a little slower because, remember, you give away a free trial, then they pay, and then you get paid the week after. So it's like about 2 weeks delay, right? But then if you did that your first month and second month, what's going to happen is by your third month, you're going to be getting those pays every Friday because you're going to have renewals every single week. every single week that goes by, you got someone that is renewing their $50 membership. And that's what happens. So the people that notice us and start to make the big money, you know, the first month, they were just trying to put everybody in. Kind of like a long time ago, I was in the mortgage industry, right? And you can make a lot of money in the mortgage refinancing industry, but here's the deal. Let's say I had 10 loans in my pipeline. Here's what would happen. One guy's credit sucked, and he didn't get qualified. Then I'd have an appraisal, and the guy told me his house was worth $250,000, and it would come back at $200,000. I couldn't do the loan anymore. One guy said, hey, your fees are too high. I'm going to go somewhere else. So next thing you know, I had 10 deals in my pipeline, and all of a sudden they start falling off. Bam, 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 bam. How much money am I going to make? So let's say I actually had a good month. Let's say I closed 4 deals out of 10, right? Maybe I got 2 more loans going into next month, but that's all I got. If I didn't put more people in that pipeline, I'm going to be broke the next month because I only make commission one time in that deal. So if I never rebuild the pipeline, here it comes the next month, I got no deals working. And so that maybe I made good money this month, but then next month you're totally broke because your pipeline is empty. A lot of you are working on empty pipelines, and empty pipelines do not produce humongous money, right? So you need to keep your pipeline absolutely filled. So how do you fill it? You give away trials every single day. Okay, I got 5 trials today. I got 10 trials today. Tomorrow I got 5. I got 10. I got 12. If you did that, you would be getting up. You would never worry about the ones who never upgrade because you got so many coming in. Who cares? There's always going to be broke people that whine and complain and don't want to do nothing, right? We already know that, right? That's a numbers game. So how do you get over that? If you only bring in 1 trial and they don't upgrade, then you go, ooh, man, I got this person and they didn't upgrade. That's because you got 1. Or maybe you got 10. Man, I got 10 people, and man, it's really hard to get them to upgrade. Well, that's because you got 10. Why wouldn't you go get 5 today, 10 today, 20 tomorrow, you know what I mean, and fill that pipeline? Then you'll start getting those upgrades to come in, and you're not going to care that the 1s and the 2s and the 3s that want to stay broke, that want to be in the deal of the week, that want to just jump all over Facebook and never make any money and keep their job. Good for them. Someone still has to serve you a hamburger at the drive-thru, right? You know, someone still has to wait on you at a clothing store, right? Someone got to take your money at the car wash, right? There's always going to be those people that want to just have a job and don't find opportunity. So what? It doesn't matter when your pipeline is full and you're going out there and you're getting 10 trials a day, you're going to get the upgrades and keep it going. And see, some people will do that. They'll go get 10 upgrades and then they're like, oh man, I got 10 upgrades. And then they take it easy. You want to lay on the couch and then just hope you're going to make money off of that. No, if you got 10 trials today, go get 10 tomorrow, 10 the next day, 10 the next day. I am telling you, the people that are doing that are making insane money with us because they're keeping their pipeline full and they're constantly getting new trials every single day. Guess what happens with new trials? You know how many people write to us and say, oh my gosh, I love your system. This is the easiest system I've ever used. I love the training. Oh my gosh, I ordered leads and I'm getting conversions like crazy. You know, these people, a lot of them were on trials and they fell in love with the system and they upgraded. And we hear that every single day, but it's all numbers. So the conversion pros, we're getting hundreds of trials a day. Okay, you should see our numbers. I see them every day, how many people fly in the doors every single day. We don't have an issue with that. But the issue is why are some of these people that are coming in friends with you on Facebook and they're joining somebody else? Because that person they're joining has hustle, they have something they want, and they're doing the numbers and they know what they're going to get. If I ever talk to anybody in conversion pros and I'm like, well, what's your number? They don't know your number, you're not going to be successful. Well, Dave, my number's, I need 10 trials today. That's my number. Then I'm going to be like, yeah, that's a person that knows what they want. That person's going to go get it. We're going to end up paying this person a lot of money. Or as opposed to a person that's like, well, I don't know, man. I hope someone joins me today. I really do. I'm just going to sit back. You know, I posted, 3 ads on Facebook groups, and, hopefully I'll get a few. Don't hope. Hope is a dirty word. Don't wish. None of that works. Stick to your number and eat, sleep, live. I got to hit this number. That's what I've always did. That's why I'd recruit 300-400 people in a month when I joined an MLM, because I was a machine. I'm like, man, I got in this deal and I'm just going to crush it. And I just couldn't wait to wake up in the morning, see how many signups I was going to get that day, and then just crush it until I went to bed. And then couldn't wait to wake up the next day and just do it again and do it again and do it again. That's what I did, man. I was a machine. And I had no problem making money because of that, because I always had the numbers. My pipeline was constantly full. So fill up your pipeline and see what happens compared to running on empty or running on fumes and not really doing that. If you don't know your numbers, if you don't even know how many trials you have in your pipeline now, that's an issue, isn't it? You got to treat it like a business and know your numbers. If you open up a pizza store, would you not count the cash at the end of the night? Would you not know if you're running low on pepperoni? Would you not know if you're running low on pizza boxes?
Would you not know if an employee didn't show up for work? No, of course, it would be your business. You would know down to the penny. You would know everything that happened inside that place. Why are some of you treating these things that can make you more than owning a pizza store? Because my accountant tells me all the time, you make way more money than these people that own Subways and tanning salons and all this crazy stuff. And so why are you treating a business that can make you way more money than some of these people dropping 100 grand on a franchise? Why aren't you treating it with the same business level as those people? You're just like, well, I joined this thing. I know it's only 50 bucks, so I'm just going to lay here, and I'm going to hope, and I'm going to wish. And you don't even know your numbers. What kind of business is that? You want a business income, you got to treat it like a business and not treat it like, I know it's a hobby. I think you've heard that before. But I mean, get serious. If you don't know your numbers and treat it like a business, how can you expect? Some people, man, I want to make $5 grand a month, Dave. Really? What's your numbers? Well, I don't know. Well, how are you going to make $5 grand a month? You can't even make 500 right now. You know, if you can't replace your current income you're making at work, how are you going to go make $10,000 or $20,000 a month? If you're making $1,000 a week at work or $2,000 a week at work and you can't replace that, then how are you going to make $10,000, $20,000 a month? You need to know those numbers. You need to sit down and get serious and say, okay, here's the amount of numbers I need. I need to get this many signups and I'm free. Okay? Or if I want that car payment, I need to get this amount of signups and I'm free. You got to know those numbers and then work like a machine to hit those numbers and treat it actually like a business. Not sit back and hope you hit numbers, not hope that you get trials, hope that some of them upgrade. This hope thing keeps you broke. Hope, broke. They almost rhyme. But hope will, doesn't rhyme? Hope will keep you broke. Kind of rhymes to me. So, but that's for sure. All right, everybody. That's what I got today. Hopefully it'll work. And know your numbers. And want something. Seriously, when you get done with this video, go look at car payments. Go look at something you want. I love shoes. Everybody knows I'm crazy about shoes, right? I'm actually going to wait in line. I'm going to wait in line on Saturday at 6 a.m. to go get a pair I want, like 3 hours. Oh, not looking forward to that, but that's how bad I want it. But money's not an issue, right? I know I'm going to get it. I have the money for it. I buy it right now, but they just won't let me buy it yet. So I got to go wait in line. But you got to want something. If you want something, you'll know what it takes to get there. Maybe it's only 5 sales. Maybe you want something that's $100. Maybe you want to get your $1,000 for your kid's college fund. You know, how many people's that? 20 people? You know? And then you got your kid's college fund set up. I mean, whatever it is that you want, whatever's important to you, figure it out, figure the numbers it takes, and then be a machine and hit them. And I promise you, most of you won't only hit that number, you'll knock it out of the park and make way more than that because you're trying hard to get there. Trust me on that because that's the way it works. All right, everybody, have a good one.